Hey, this is Chris with Magic Maker Studio, Magic Makers Academy. Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day. We've got a lot to cover, so I'm going to try to keep it short. Basically, the number one thing that, or not really the number one thing, but a couple of things we want to announce. First is Lori and I are going to be teaching at Shutterfest in 2024, and we've already started developing the program. What we're doing is we are actually going to offer a complete different type of Magic Santa, and we are going to be demonstrating. Students are going to be shooting. I can't even go to all of the details because we're keeping it very, very private. Our goal is to launch it at Imaging with what it's going to be, where you can get the information, and then at Shutterfest you'll be able to actually hands-on, live, do something that's new and different and has never been seen in the Santa world. So we are blown away excited about that, and the only way that that's possible, and any of this is possible, because of our sponsors. I've got notes here today, so I want to make sure I mention my sponsors. I may have Lori to remind me, but we've got H&H Color Lab, we've got Your Fairy Godmother Couture, we've got Intuition Backgrounds, we've got a new one that is helping us do this. Clearly they've not started helping us yet, but they're about to, and that's Competitive Camera in Dallas. I've bought 95% of my gear from them for the last 16 years, from the day that I started as a professional photographer. So they're going to be helping us rebuild and completely redo our streaming and our online education. It's going to be incredible. We're already behind the scenes working on it. So what we're doing right now is we're going to look back and laugh on it pretty soon. Then we've got Lead Savage that is helping us with all of our marketing and our sign-ups and all of that. Who am I leaving out? Am I leaving out anybody, Lori? I hope not. Yeah. So what I want to talk about is this workshop in Kansas City that they're all helping us with. This goes back to my roots as an editorial photographer and as a senior photographer. I don't do a lot of seniors now, but I wanted to do something other than Santa, other than these kind of in-studio stuff. I wanted to get back out there and show you how I used to shoot some of my dynamic editorial stuff. I've got over 150 magazine covers and thousands of published images. So I'm going to show you how we would set up something for a dynamic shoot, but we're going to put a spin on it. And this is going to be a little bit more of a glamour type of scenario. And we have two unbelievable locations that we just finalized yesterday. So I'll tell you what they are. One of them is going to be the national landmark, the historic Union Station in Kansas City. We've got the permit and everything. There's going to be only 12 photographers allowed on this. And guess what? In our groups that we support in our sponsors group, we're giving one seat away for free. We're going to have the ability for you to do that in the post. I'll provide links. And there's going to be some other workshops we're giving away for free. And the only reason we can do that is because of our sponsors. So the Kansas City workshop is going to start on a Friday afternoon. We're going to do a lab tour at H&H. Then we'll do a little bit of kind of planning for the two shoots we do on Saturday. On Saturday, okay, and Lori said I only talked about one, so I'll talk about the second one. So the first one is, and the whole shoot, both shoots are going to be stylized by Lori at Your Fairy Godmother. We've already started picking out the dresses. We're working on getting the models. It's going to be incredible. The first image, what we're going to do is we're going to create kind of a nostalgic vintage look of a young, attractive couple that are about to go on a big journey, and they're going to be posed and lit, very dramatic. So what we're going to do is we're going to photograph them using off-camera lighting. So you're going to learn off-camera lighting, the same techniques that I've used for 15 years. Then what we're going to do is we're going to shoot them, and then we're going to take a second image, and we're going to get the students to walk right by where they were standing, and they'll be real blurry. So it'll be this cool image with this amazing architecture, this nostalgic look, and we're going to show how you can show motion in the image. But here's what's even more cool. Not only are we going to do all of that, and then we're going to edit all day Sunday, but from that image, hang on a second, Lori, it'll shake that. From that image, we are going to create a backdrop from the image. So we'll shoot some blanks. We're going to create a backdrop, And each student is going to have the ability to order that backdrop at 50% off through Intuition, so you can recreate this scene in your own studio. I've never seen a workshop that has done this. We're going to do that for both photo shoots. That's right. We're going to have hair and makeup. We're going to have stylist. We're going to have dramatic lighting, fine art editing, and you're going to get to create a backdrop, and you're going to learn how to create your own personal backdrops and let a backdrop company print them. Becky with Intuition and I spoke about this for the last 2 weeks, and we are blown away excited to offer this. Now the second location. This one I may even be more excited about. So I was on the phone for a week trying to find the right spot, and I wanted to kind of stay in this travel theme. So we have a private airplane hangar with a World War II biplane. It's a Spearman, if that makes sense to you. And there'll be information in the link, but it is a kind of a baby sky blue with yellow. It's an incredible restored plane, and we will have that all afternoon Saturday to photograph. We'll have models, we'll have some luggage again. What we're hoping is we can get a male model to dress up in a flight suit. We also may have members, it's a nonprofit that runs this, we may have some of their board members dress up in some vintage flight gear and create some dynamic portraits with this plane. In the hangar, outside the hangar. The cool thing is if it's raining, doesn't matter, it's not going to affect either location. So I'm so excited to do this workshop because it takes me back to the days that I kind of started as a photographer in the style, but yet I get to use all the techniques and everything that I've been working on in the last 3 or 4 years. And you're going to get to be a part of that. You're going to shoot. You're going to help with everything. So you're going to get a cool backdrop from both locations that you can buy with a big discount for Intuition, so you can recreate these images in your own studio. I've never seen another workshop do something like that. So there'll be a link in the post. We're going to give 1 seat away. We're posting this in all of our Facebook groups, so make sure you're registered. We're going to give this away at 5 o'clock on Friday. So here's something else you get. If you attend, and if you're worried, we're only going to take 12 students. We're giving 1 away free. And I've already got 2 of my alumni students that I brainstormed with that are going. So we're down to about 10 that can book. If you want to go ahead and book, you can. And if we draw your name, we will refund you and we will open it up to whoever's on the wait list to participate. All of the details, the hotel, everything is in the link. So don't wait until Friday to see if you won. Go ahead and sign up and we will refund you. Anyone who signs up is also getting free admission to our Magic of AI and Photoshop class. There'll be a link in that. So you will get that. You'll get both workshops, and that one starts July 17th. It's 4 nights. Details are in the post. I don't want to take up too much of your time. We are also giving away 7 seats. Why are we doing that? Because we were featured in the current issue of the Photographer magazine, where we wrote an article about AI and Photoshop. So there'll be information in the post. You'll just need to click how you learned about this, and we're going to give away 7 seats for that. If you want to wait to see if you won before you register on that one, that's fine. But we're giving away 7 seats. Let me look at my notes real quick. Let's see what else I'm forgetting. Let's see. Our next free, we're part of the reason that we are trying to revamp the way we stream and do all of that is we want to do a better job of offering updated free education. And we've posted a couple of those through Loom recently. Our next free workshop is going to be in my studio. Once we get our live stream stuff set up, and we're gonna go over the process that I use for studio lighting, which you can use that off camera, you can use it on location or in studio. And I'm gonna go through how I set up my lights and how we dial them in. And it's a very simple process. I've used the same process for 15 years. And it'll be interactive. You'll be able to ask questions. If you're in the Dallas area, when we announce the dates, you're welcome to come help in the studio. We'll have it live and we'll have it on Zoom, and it's a completely free workshop. So I'm going to sign out for now. Don't forget, you need to register for the free items, and we're going to do that drawing by Friday. There's only 10 people, 10 spots remaining for the Kansas City workshop, and the dates on that are August 25th through 27th. We will start Friday afternoon. We will also provide some extra stuff, some free mentoring after that workshop to follow up on your editing. So if you needed to catch a flight out Sunday afternoon, don't worry about missing anything. I always do follow-up Zooms on all the workshops that I teach. Okay? Thanks again to all of our sponsors, H&H, Your Fairy Godmother, Intuition Backdrops, Competitive Camera, Lead Savage. I think that's it. Anyway, look forward to replying to your comments, and go out there and make some magic.